Hello, YouTube. So this is a collection shelf update. Any music you hear in the background, I do not own the rights to. Just want to put that out there. So we're going to start over here with the shelf number one. We'll go up top and we'll take a look. So I have a silicone Freddy Krueger mask, as you can see, with glove. I believe that's Sinister Studios with hat. Of course, I've had my real glove for a long time. Up top, I collect the movies with the figures, like you guys all know. We got Christine, we got the Headless Horseman, we got Elvira. There's Halloween, you know, the Curse of Michael Myers. And then down here, there's my Curse of Michael Myers custom figure, which one gentleman stated out on one of the posts. Figure looks like shit. That's what he said. Well, to you, my friend, I say, fuck off. What a dick. Anyways, you get those type of people everywhere. Anyways, going on to my Halloween collection, I got all the Blu-rays. Like, you know, like all the movies are going to be pretty much Blu-ray now. Started off VHS. I wish I would have kept those VHSs knowing how much they're worth now, but it is what it is. Anyways, on my rambling. So here's my Halloween collection. As you can see, I have all of the Halloween characters here. And I got Rob Zombie's Michael Myers and Dr. Loomis. And I have the original Dr. Loomis and original Myers right there. The Halloween Kills with the huge chop saw. This little piece I made. Now, I'm going to remind you now, I didn't turn all the lights on for everything. So, I'm sorry about that. I just didn't have time. I click on the haystack, the head lights up. Just like all the pumpkins and everything. And of course I've got Sam here by the trick-or-treaters. He's definitely, he belongs here. Because he is a deity of Samhain, or Samhain. Below we have the Chucky collection. Going with all the movies. In the back we have a Chucky in the box. We have the remake figure which I made, the Buddy doll. And Seed of Chucky and all the other Chuckies. Then we move over to Leprechaun, which is Jennifer Aniston's first movie. Many of y'all probably don't know, but if you didn't know, now you do know. I made the well by hand. A gentleman developed this figure. I don't remember his name, but it's 3D printed. It's pretty badass. And then this one over here is from one of the later movies. He's 3D printed as well. We move over to Puppet Master. I'm still completing that movie collection. I think I have like 3 left to buy. Torch, Blade, Tumbler, and Pinhead. Then we go over here to the Crow, one of my favorites, Brandon Lee. There he is right there. Is that gasoline I smell? And the likeness on these figures are just amazing. We go back down to the next shelf. We have my Leatherface collection. I got Leatherface from all the different movies, pretty much. There's the remake Leatherface, which I made myself. He was in a separate video on my channel if you want to go check him out. All the movies. Metal cases, Blu-rays. Got him there. Got his saw. Go over to the Conan collection. You got Thulsa Doom, which I customized by removing the helmet and making it where the helmet can go on the head now instead of it just being permanent. There is my Red Sonja, custom paint and some sculpt work was done. Autographed statue. In the back we got Conan, his war paint and his pit fighter stage. Then we go down here. These are the remakes from the originals, so just let me put it that way. So over here we have all of the there's Dracula. And then we have the Wolfman here, which is bloody and gory. He's all just caked in blood. And we move over to the Dog Soldiers, which is a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. We have Nosferatu right here. And then over here we have American Werewolf in London. And I have all 4 Nightmare Wolves with the Kesslinger Wolf. Down below, no collection is complete without zombies. We got Bub, we got, you know, Land of the Dead figures, we got The Walking Dead, the main 4 protagonists. We've got Tar Man. Check out this cool barrel right here with Tar Man inside. That's lit up. That closes. I painted this one myself. This is a 3D printed as well. There's Tar Man inside. The toxin barrel. Remember, just call the number. If you got a problem, just call the number on the barrel. It's the best thing to do. That's what they say. You know, here's Big Daddy and all the other zombies and the Salvini zombie. Then we'll go up to the next. Over here, we have the King Kong versus Godzilla section. There's Kong up there on the Empire State Building. There's Mecha Godzilla versus Mecha King Kong. There is King Kong, which is, I believe, a Mezco King Kong. There's the Mech Godzilla, which I custom did myself to give him articulation. King of Monsters Godzilla. The original 1960s Godzilla versus King Kong. There's the newer mech. And then we have the SH Monster Arts Kong up top coming down with his axe. McFarlane. And then we go down, we got the Nightmare on Elm Street. We have, you know, all the different Robert Englund figures. There is the Demon Freddy Krueger from Jason vs. Freddy vs. Ash, which I'm completing for a customer right now. In the back, we got Nancy, we got Freddy vs. Jason, we got all the different Freddy Kruegers. There's the video game version of them. Spence, or that wasn't Spence, that was the other guy. He's a comic book guy. He gets chopped up. Anyways, that's the Freddy Krueger side. And then we'll go down to Terrifier, Terrifier. He chops the girl down the middle with the hacksaw. It's pretty gruesome. One of the standout moments. Then we go over to Terminator. We start over here. We got all the movies in the back. And we start from part 1, Terminator. There he is right there, part 2, loading his grenades and big Gatling gun. Terminator at the Liquid Terminator. John Connor, the original release. And we go over to part 3. We still have part 1 in there. And then we Terminator Genesis pops. And then the new Liquid Terminator. Terminator Dark Fate figures. Tons of Terminators back there. There's the Rex site. This is another little paint up custom I did of one of the Terminators. Let me take him out and show you. Oh, like dominoes. Anybody owns a collection knows how it goes. After giving him a decent paint job, he is definitely one of my favorite Terminators. Completely meaty and bloody and just chewed up from the helicopters landing. He goes back there facing off against the Terminatrix. Just like that. Then we go down here to Predator. We got Arnold being held up by his throat there. Alpha Predator. There's all the different Arnolds. One of our dead bodies fell. He goes up here. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't see that when I was making the video. I would have fixed him before I... So this one right here is one of the original rubber ones, and then I'll show you. Oh. No need to fuck with it. That one's a copy of a mold. So, there's part 1, Arnold. I used to have the Extraction team. I sold it off. I'm thinking about making another one. There's Danny Glover being handed the gun by Grayback. Most of the Lost Tribe back there. Then there's my custom Royce with the Bad Blood Predators and Yautjas. And then there's my custom painted Yautja Bad Blood. There's from the new movie right there. So we can go over that one more time and just show you what we got on Predator. And should be another body hanging. Sorry, I didn't fix that before the video. Then down here, we have Universal Studios original. I got black and whites in the back, and then the new NECA colors up front. The Invisible Man, the original one. There's a custom I did, which is a Marx figure, old school. I think those are from the 60s. I painted it and made a base. Then I bought this creature right here. My favorite, Bela Lugosi, is Dracula. There's the mummy in the tomb, which I custom painted. There's the new NECA mummy. There's a Phantom of the Opera. I put Nubius back there with him. We got the Bride of Frankenstein. Frankenstein bolted down in the chair back there. And then the new Frankie there. Then we go down. This is my animated section. So there's Vampire Hunter D. The Castlevania collection of all the movies. The Belmont, Dracula, Alucard. Can't leave out Masters of the Universe. So these are my custom painted Masters of the Universe figures I did. There's the Beastman Lords of Power version. There is Battle Cat and He-Man. I didn't get to finish all of them, but I did paint some of them. Moving on over, we'll just go over here. Down here on the bottom, we got Creep Show. We got the Thing. There's a flashlight showing on the glasses. Shows Fluffy peeking out. Over here, we got the kid stabbing the voodoo doll. And we got the creep looking in through the window. Then we have Devil's Rejects. We got Captain Spaulding in his makeup as well. Then we move on over to Carrie in her bloody version. And we have Tales from the Crypt over here. The Crypt Keeper sitting behind his desk, about to tell a story of terror and mayhem. Then here's my custom Shining figures. There is my Jack. There's my Danny on the trike. And there's my repaint of the Grady twins, making them look a little more realistic because they were the cartoon versions. So to make them all look real and nice, I just repainted. Paint magic. Here's Species. There is the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. And there's my custom Creeper right there, with his massive wings and his spear and his axe and his hat. And then over here, my Bloody Valentine. Then we have the Grindhouse pictures. Machete, Stuntman Mike, Cherry Darling back there, Quentin himself. Then we move up to Aliens versus Predator, which is another section. We got, you know, the wolf predator, the serpent hunter, the original hunter versus predator, the AVP Requiem, Predator-Alien. There's the Elder. Then we move over to just aliens. You know, we have the newborn, one of the warrior aliens, the huge queen, the face hugger through that guy's mask. Here's some of the Space Marines, Hicks and Hudson. Game over, man! It's game over! When he was whining like a bitch. There's Ahab. He's holding an engineer's skull in his hand, which is in the background. There's one of the engineers from Prometheus. He lost an eye and a mandible during that fight. There's Requies. She's on a massive gun, her big old smart gun. Some Ripley's. There's Ripley 8, which is half alien. There's a runner. Here's the very first AVP. There's Scar. And then there's more aliens back there. Aliens, 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 and predators. Over here we have our RoboCop collection. In the front we have RoboCop versus Terminator, which was a video game. It was best on Sega Genesis. We have the Terminator being chewed up by the Terminator dog, and RoboCop's army of half Terminator, half RoboCop Terminators. Ed 209, Terminator Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, with the jetpack, and of course the San Diego glow-in-the-dark RoboCop. And we move over to Hellraiser, which we have all the Cenobites in the back, all through the back, all in there. We have Pinhead himself, the Chatter Dog, the Pillar of Souls and Suffering, the Box, all the movies, Pinhead himself. Then we move up to Friday the 13th. We got the San Diego Comic-Con in the back. We got Part 7. We got my Salvini Jason that I did. That's a custom. You want to see those, go on the video, check down below. There's more videos I had made. There's a child Jason holding his mom's head. There's Roy. There is Freddy vs. Jason. That was the original. There is my custom Jason Takes Manhattan figure. Once again, if you want to see them without their masks off, go to my other videos. I went and seen Tom McLaughlin. He autographed a bunch of stuff for me. He autographed the Tombstone. He had the original one still at his house, which is awesome. There's the new movie set from Shout Factory or Scream Factory. And there's Friday the 13th. Now up top, we'll start with the Godzilla. There is the Singular Point. There's, Planet Destroyer Godzilla. And we'll just go down the line through the different years. All the different Godzillas. There's little baby Godzilla. There's the American version Godzilla. There's Burning Godzilla, Space Godzilla. The Nintendo NES Godzilla, 1984 Godzilla. All the way down to the original. And all the movies are color-coded by year and by make or director. Heisei era, and the other eras are all separated, even down to the Monsterverse. So every single Godzilla movie on Blu-ray. Mothra, Rodan. Over here, we got our Jaws collection. We got the Orca being destroyed. Everybody knows that's a holy grail piece. If you don't have that in your collection, highly recommend it. All the movies behind it, all blue. Looks really nice. Got the captain there. We got the Halloween mask. And come down here. Here's my autographed C.J. Graham mask. An autographed Tom McLaughlin machete, which will also be signed by C.J. soon. And there's another mask over there. Over here, we got our Evil Dead shelf. So we got Ash, we got the Deadites. So we got Ash from every movie in there. And the series, Caked in Blood. Who's in Henrietta's fruit cellar? A fresh soul. There's Deadite Ash. There's Ash from Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, the comic once again. There's Ash, S-Smart Ash. Ash getting his nose bit by the demon doll. Here is the Necronomicons in the back. Here's one I made by hand. So I made this Necronomicon because I didn't like how small the ones they gave me in the boxes are, with folding pages. So, sorry about my dirty fingernails, y'all. I've just been working on a car. Here is the Conjuring series, Annabelle, the Tall Man, and the Nun. And we have the Pennywise collection. There's my custom Pennywise right there. Hello, Bev. Since these usually have glass on the front, I have him posed like that because he's licking the glass. Of course, I have him there in the sewage where he ate Georgie. And there he is again. Over here we have the Hatchet collection. This is this one's handmade by me. That was Victor Crowley. He's all matted in blood. And there is the NECA version. The changes of his face do change through the movie, and he does start ending up looking more sleeker, but huge and built. C.J. Graham played him, and he's awesome. Oh, there's my cat wanting some love. Here's my shelf of human psychos and monsters. There's American Psycho, Hannibal Lecter, Jigsaw, and Scream. Of course, I have the What's Up face. Then we move down, and we're going to move over to The Thing. There's McCready, the aliens in the back, the spider, the fly, There's a custom Swamp Thing carrying his own skeleton out of the swamp after he lost his humanity. And here's the Exorcist. She's climbing up, climbing down the stairs. Then we have Pumpkinhead, Wishmaster. We got Darkness, Candyman, and Phantasm. So, it's these shelves here. Let me get rid of the cat. She's wanting to get all up in our business here. And then we'll switch over. Up above here, we have some just random figures that I was painting and doing work on. Beastman, a couple of these guys, Witcher. All right. Then over here, we have my custom red Hulk that I did. He was a compound Hulk, and gray Hulk, Commando, Blade Runner, and Riddick. Then we have Hellboy. We got Bruce, John Wick. We have the Toxic Avenger. And down here, all of the, well, the best of the Back to the Future series. So let's go over and take a look over here. All right, so starting down here first, we have a box set, never opened yet, of Casey Jones in April. That's a cool game. So we have Kill Bill. This is the action section. Kill Bill, we got all of them. We have the Transformers. Those movies are pretty badass. And these guys are all hand painted and done up really nice. And there's all the movies. We got Snake Plissken. Pirates of the Caribbean, which was a really awesome collection. The skeletons, like you can't say, enough about how detailed they did. Even going into the Rocky figures. Love this collection. Just so detailed and looks so good. I'll be making a custom Creed figure soon. So then we go over to the Rambo. We got all the different Rambos here. We got one in the back, which is a video game. Rambo with his bow and arrow. And then we go up to the Ninja Turtle section. We got Shredder in the back. We got, Shredder's master, and then Splinter's master, and then Shredder before he became Shredder, for you guys that don't know who those guys were. Casey Jones. And then we have the two turtles here on this side. He's trying to present the honorary donuts to these monsters so they can eat them and become small again. There's Super Shredder. And then there is Shredder after he got out the dumpster and he fixed his mask up and made blades on it. And there's Toka and Razar back there. A lot of Ninja Turtles, guys. A lot of Ninja Turtles, as you can see. And the foot soldiers fighting. And Master Splinter chained up. Then we go up to the Marvel section. Wolverine figures are awesome. I love all of these figures. The movie Wolverines. The custom Wolverine I did with the Marvel vs. Capcom and hot glowing blades Wolverine. Wolverine gutting Sabretooth. These are going out at it. Weapon X Wolverine. Another Sabretooth back there. He looks awesome. You got bullet holes. He's still coming. And then we have Wolverine versus the Hulk. First appearance. I customized this and turned his claws correct. Round and circular. And chrome instead of... Get you a picture of that so you can see. He's coming over the top on the Hulk, and Hulk's trying to get ready for that big punch. Then we go over here to Deadpool. And we got all the Deadpool. And unfortunately, we don't have a movie version of the Jug, but we will hopefully get one in Colossus. Then we'll go over to the Star Wars. There's my custom Mando model. Comes with all these parts. They switch out. They're pretty cool. The Fury Unleashed. I love those statues. There's Rey versus Kylo. There's Darth Maul. We got Boba with his flamethrower. And of course, can't forget Vader. I don't care what anybody says. He says, Luke, I am your father. Here's a custom mask I made. Tom McLaughlin signed all this. He signed my custom mask on the back. I have a bunch of other autographs, but I don't have them out. Ninja Turtles animated series. Some more autographed memorabilia. Then if I go up higher, oh, it is a ghost face. Cheap mask. Mostly movie Batmans here. This is a custom Batman I did of the Grim Knight. As you can see, he's loaded. He's got kryptonite grenades. He's got a grenade launcher. All of his guns were painted to make him look really cool. Added some stuff onto him. Pretty much looks like I'm gonna get you, sucker, when he fell in the beginning. Just one gun goes off. Every gun's gonna go off. He's got enough right there to fight an army. He's like the Punisher of Batmans. Then we know the new Batman movie. Then we go over to the Dark Knight Rises figure. You know, the Dark Knight figure. There's the Ben Affleck. There's the Joker. Michael Keaton, Adam West. The Alien versus Batman. That's pretty badass. Here's my custom critters I made. Oh, the egg nest is not where it's supposed to be. Something else I made. See the little eggs? Ooh. So, let's put the eggs up there. They're just eating. There's the kite ball I made. Unfortunately, mine's not painted. I'm still getting the 2 left I have to send out. And then I'm done doing those. These are the animated series Batmans. And there's that one. This is the newer one. Oh, goodbye, Robin. We're not going to even worry about it. And there's my custom version of him when he's old. The Batman Who Laughs. The video game version, which is awesome. The Arkham Knight. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my collection from JH Customs. I hope you like my figure update collection, and hope you guys subscribe and like the videos. And if there's anything that you would like to see, let me know. I have some new projects on the table coming out, and I'll make videos of them too. But for now, have a great day. Thank you. Subscribe and like the videos.